So hey besties, today is Sunday, and one thing in this house we're gonna do on Sunday is we're gonna do us a big Sunday dinner. Now every Sunday we go ahead and cook something big that's gonna bring the family together, where we can just sit down, eat, relax, unwind, and get ready for the week. So today we're gonna go ahead and do a whole chicken that we're going to cook inside the oven. Now whether we're doing a chicken, whether we're doing turkey wings, whether we're doing a fish, we're always going to have something inside that oven on Sunday that is just going to make you feel good. Nothing makes you feel better than having a comfort meal. So first we're going to go ahead and get our chicken, and we already cleaned it off and we patted it dry, and then you're going to spatchcock your chicken. So if you don't know what spatchcocking is when you're going to take your kitchen scissors and you're just going to remove the backbone of the chicken so that your chicken is going to lay flat. After we did all of that, it's time to go ahead and make our marinade. And then first we're going to start off with some grapeseed oil, and then you're going to go ahead and put your seasonings in there, whichever seasonings you prefer. My seasonings that I like to use when I'm roasting a chicken is always going to be some onion powder, garlic powder, because I feel like they go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. We're going to add some parsley in there because we fancy, some smoked paprika because we grown, and then anything garlic and herb, I definitely got to have it. And because we want a little bit of flavor in our lives, we're going to add some of that Tony's Creole, and it's just going to take everything up to another level. And of course, if I have any fresh herbs, I'm going to go ahead and add that in there as well. And my fresh herbs I love is some thyme and some rosemary. Now after I got all my seasonings inside of this bowl, we're going to go ahead and mix everything up. And now my biggest challenge is always getting all those herbs off of that stick, and I'm always going to get some stick inside of there. So after I went on ahead, I'm going to mix everything together because I want all those seasonings to combine with that oil. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and start marinating our chicken. Now this is our chicken, and I already prepped it so that we can just go ahead and start seasoning it. And while we are seasoning our chicken, I do have my oven on preheating. So when we are done with rubbing our marinade on our chicken, we're going to go ahead and put our chicken in the oven and start roasting it. Now depending on how big your chicken is will determine how long your chicken needs to stay in the oven and on what temperature you put your chicken on. If you're somebody who likes to roast your chicken low and slow, let all those flavors lock in, to make sure it's still nice and juicy, then it's going to take your chicken longer. If you're somebody who likes to do your oven on a little bit warmer temperature, then it might only take you a couple of hours depending on the size of your chicken to roast. Now we're going to go ahead and get all these nooks and crannies, make sure that we get everything covered with this seasoning because this is where all the flavor is. I'm going to go ahead and flip my chicken over. I'm going to go ahead and get that seasoning on the back side of the chicken, and as you can see, that's where I spatchcocked it. The backbone is completely gone, so that way my chicken can lay flat and everything could get cooked evenly and everything could get nice and crispy, because one thing I love is a nice crispy skin on my chicken. And now while you're roasting your chicken, you can add an assortment of veggies and potatoes that you like. You can also add some stuffing as well. We can go ahead and put some carrots, some baby potatoes. You can add you some corn, some stuff, whatever you want to add in your chicken, onions, peppers, whatever your heart desires. You can go ahead and add it in with your chicken so that you can honestly have a one pot meal. You can have your veggies, your potatoes, which will be your starch, and your chicken, which will be your protein, all roasting in the same pan, and you do not have to do any dishes. So now that we got the back part of our chicken seasoned, we're going to go ahead, give it a flip over, get any last minute seasoning that we didn't get on top of there. Want to get on the inside, outside. We want every single part of this chicken flavored. Now after you get this rub on your chicken, you can go ahead and marinate your chicken inside of your refrigerator for a couple of hours just to make sure that all these flavors soak up in your chicken, or you can go ahead and just put it right in the oven. Either way, it's going to be absolutely delicious. Now this is what our chicken looked like before it went in the oven, and we're going to go ahead and put some foil on top of it until it's cooked. After that, we're going to remove our foil, and then this is what our chicken is going to look like after it is done. And I'm just going to take that juice from the chicken and pour it right on top of there. And when I tell you, this chicken was so good. It's so moist. It's so delicious, and it's so quick and easy to make. If you haven't roasted your chicken, you have to go ahead and roast you a chicken, because besties, look at this. Look at this right here. I'm telling you, this is absolutely delicious. And if you are loving these videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.